100. I'm going to be there for 101.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Well, we should skip. We should skip next week so we can do 100.
We can skip tonight. I got lots of other crap going on.
Yeah.
I got plenty of reasons to skip.
You got 99 problems?
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's roll it. Get it going.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of PHP Ugly. This is episode 99. I'm Tom Rideout here, as usual, with my co-hosts, John Congdon.
Hello, hello.
And Eric Van Johnson.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Oh, I'm super excited.
Uh-oh. That's never a good sign.
I just finished up my proposal for the call for papers.
Oh,
for Wave PHP.
You're doing it. You're getting in under the wire. By the time this show is edited, the call for papers will be done.
Oh, you're ruining my joke then, because I thought it was already done.
Okay. You're killing me, Rideout. You're killing me. If you happen to be listening live, you have
first off, we're sorry.
4 hours. I don't know if it ends. Does it end at midnight tonight, John, or does it end at midnight tomorrow night?
Midnight tomorrow night. Let's say midnight on the 16th.
All right. So you have a little over 24 hours to get your papers in for Wave PHP.
Which reminds me, I need to go extend the date of the blind early bird. So you still have time. We will keep the blind early bird pricing available until the schedule is posted.
Oh, you're killing me with this blind early bird pricing. That was such a mistake.
Did I tell you I've got 5 tickets?
I know. I saw your boss made a purchase. That's one of the cool things about being one of the organizers. Every time somebody makes a purchase, we get a little notification.
And it's so exciting every time it happens.
Yeah.
So please, we need more excitement in our lives. Purchase more tickets. Go for it.
And we've had at least one full price ticket purchased. So a gentleman was coming out, and his company was paying for it, and he made the conscious effort to purchase a full price ticket for us, just to help us out. We were very thankful for that.
Very appreciative.
I'm excited. I took a look at the hotel location, and boy, that is not just a hotel. That is a resort.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah,
it's I couldn't be more pleased with the location and what's around there. And
it's
if I was
distance. Good.
Yeah, if I was coming to San Diego, this is the sort of place I would want to stay. Like for vacation, anytime, this is where I'd want to stay. Is this sort of place?
It's
that's what I was going to
say. To Belmont Park.
It sets the bar pretty high for what San Diego is as a city.
Yeah, to John's point, it's walking distance to like this huge touristy carnival Belmont Park thing that we have. It's kind of like a boardwalk. I guess it's a boardwalk. You call it a boardwalk, but it's not. I don't know. I don't consider it a boardwalk, but
I went for the first time this past week. I had family in town, so took the kids down there, and it's decent for the amount of space it takes up. There's a decent number of rides. It's got a huge roller coaster and
miniature golf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fun
getting
place.
excited. And we've stayed at the hotel as well. We had our company Christmas party there, and we stayed the night that night. We had really nice rooms. We had the wife and I had breakfast there at the restaurant, and it was really nice. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited now that I've got the tickets in hand and ready for the vacation. And the hotel, there's on the Wave PHP website, there's a link for the hotel group buy deal, which I didn't see the first time around. And then there's also like SeaWorld packages and zoo packages through the hotel. So
Right.
after the conference ends, you can go and see all the other stuff that San Diego has to offer.
Yeah, we're
Not
really
all the other
hoping-
stuff unless you're going to be here for a long time, because there's so much.
Right. we're really hoping people do take the opportunity to stay an extra day or two. That's one of the reasons why we have the conference ending on a Friday and giving people an opportunity to say, we're here. Let's just stay through the weekend. Let's stay until Sunday. Let's stay until Monday.
It'd be cool too if we could get someone to volunteer for running some kind of trips after the conference in the evenings. Just head out to Balboa Park or head out to the Wild Animal Park and just bring a bunch of conference guys along, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll see how that all shakes out.
And if you do plan on staying later, the cool thing is if you book through Wave PHP's website using our promo code, the discounted rate is extended to you through the weekend, which we thought that was really nice of the hotel to do.
Yeah, and if you don't book through the promo code, then you're dead to us. At least that's what Eric told me when I said I needed to get the hotel room still.
What have you guys been up to this weekend? I know John's had an eventful week. Before we dive into John, what have you been up to, Tom? Anything fun?
Oh, I mean, I'll give you one guess. I've been playing with my 3D printer.
It was gonna be that or cryptocurrency, one of the two.
Yeah, doing some cryptocurrency stuff, just sort of watching the market, but we'll get into that later. I think we're going to have a dedicated section for that. Besides that, it's been quite a week. It's just been lots of teenager stuff. And
are you guys getting snow, or is it still snowing there?
Nope, we got 2 days where it snowed.
Oh yeah, okay.
And that was it. It was clear by the next day. Just pushed off to the side of the road. And yeah, it's winter is basically didn't happen this year. Not sure why.
So you only had 2 days through the whole season. You only had 2 days of snow? Yeah. Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's really nice to sit at the window and sort of watch the trees grow with this white powder on top of them. And I only got to do that once really this year.
We're getting a little rain out here, which is, it's always nice to get weather in San Diego. As nice as it sounds.
Bite your tongue.
As nice as it sounds that it's always 70 to 80 degrees out here, occasionally getting some moisture on the ground is a plus.
Not when you want to go play Ultimate. It's not a plus.
I thought you guys played in the rain.
We do, but a lot of the parks close if there's too much rain on the ground.
Okay. This is not Ultimate Frisbee podcast.
It should be. That'd be fun.
We could probably get five more listeners.
We had a guy show up today. He just happened to be walking through. He's like, "Hey, can I join you?" And he didn't sound like he had a British accent at first. And then when he started introducing, he all of a sudden had a British accent. And it just obviously doesn't throw a Frisbee because he would try to throw to me like 10 feet away. It would throw 90 degrees away from him, but from us, so nowhere near me. And afterwards, the rest of us were talking because he left pretty quickly. And somebody said, no, that was definitely a fake British accent. He was putting it on. And a couple of people also thought he was really high.
It is legal here now. So.
Yeah. And to be fair, they were all high too, so it's hard to tell.
So, John, I know you're going to achieve some personal goals this week.
Yeah, I ended up tweeting that out. I told you this morning about it, and I decided to make it public news for some reason.
Was your 4 failed pull requests?
Yeah, I had 3 actually reverted. 3 pull requests tested, staged, everyone signed off on it, gets to production, and then they had to be reverted for various reasons. I left one in production last night, and I was up till 1 a.m. trying to work on it in production because I didn't know what was going on. And the issue was we're finally taking this legacy code base from MySQL functions to MySQLi so that we can get to PHP 7 eventually, right? And our job workers, they're long-lived processes. So I have it connect to the database when it starts the job and disconnect at the end so it doesn't hold connections. And Worked perfectly with MySQL. All of a sudden, with MySQLi, that kept failing. Had no clue why. And when I say failing, we use proxy SQL, and all of the connections slowly filled up. So you could sit there and watch it, and as the jobs were processing, all of a sudden you're at 200, 300, 400 connections.
Oh, I know that issue.
Yeah. Without reading my cheat sheet of what happened?
Yeah, isn't that reusing open connections?
It wasn't reusing.
Right, it's the flag set to off, so open connections were being left to stagnate.
No, because I was actually calling MySQLi close. I was trying to close the connection.
Huh.
And they weren't closing, at least that's what I thought. And what ended up happening was the MySQL functions have a quote-unquote feature that if you use the same host, port, username, and password, you'll get one connection. So even if you call MySQL Connect 5 times with the same information, you get one connection to the database. With MySQLi, you would get 5 separate connections.
Right.
And one of the downsides of this legacy code base is it tries to make 2 different connections. Not on purpose. It's just the package, the database package that's being used ends up making 2 different connections. So I had to go mess with this code base that was meant for PHP 4 that was still being used.
Ooh.
And hack it to only make one connection per DSN. And that seems to solve my problem.
When John told me this morning about this, I told him I didn't believe him. He's like, no, seriously, 3 pull requests got reverted. I told him, no, that's not what I didn't believe. I didn't believe he actually got 3 pull requests merged.
I mean, I was going to say, this is like emotional rock bottom for you, though. Are you okay?
Well, what I think the worst part is I really want to get this, especially the database pull request in so that continue marching towards PHP 7, right? And without having that reverted, it could make it harder for them to accept it. Even though I found the exact reason, I then did a little screen share of showing, okay, here's the connections. If I do it, on the old code or on MySQL functions, here's one connection. If I do it with the code that was released to production with MySQLi, here you can see it making 2 connections. And then with my fix, now it's only making 1 connection again. So I think it'll be, turn around and put back in production quickly, probably next week. But whenever there's a reverted pull request, it's easy to, sit on it and say, no, I'm a little concerned. I'm not going to do that right now. Let's let this sit around for a while before doing it again. The good news was it didn't affect any users, so
that's always good.
Yeah, the ones that affect users tend to take a long time to get back into production.
So what about your week here, Eric?
I don't know really what I did this week. Yeah, this week's kind of a blur to me, to be honest with you.
Well, the past 2 weeks should have been a blur, and I wanted to say thank you so much for covering for me while I spent time with family. Not that I took the entire time off, but I took a lot of time. Yeah,
didn't even notice.
Appreciate it.
That's how much you contribute to the team. Working on this Greenfield app, getting really excited about it. We're trying to be very
cognizant.
We're really thinking through our solutions and building out some of the very beginning pieces of the Greenfield app. But it's coming together nicely, and I'm getting excited. I like coding fresh, so that's been fun. I think that's really what that's been my main focus for the last couple of weeks, is this new Greenfield app we're working on. But we talked a little bit before the show started. I want to revisit that. We kind of got everybody hyped up thinking that we're going to do a live 100th episode, which is our next episode. And it turns out that Thomas isn't going to be in town that week. He's going to be in town the following week.
It's still going to be live on YouTube like it is right now. Just not
Yeah, no,
the three of us sitting together.
No, I say we
level
skip
disaster.
next week. I say
No.
we skip next week and we do it together.
No. I need this is my venting platform. Without this, I go insane.
Well, you're kind of already insane, so
I know, but it gets much worse.
Hope. Yeah. I think we should wait 100 shows. I don't think I really gave it much thought that we'd get to 100 episodes.
Should we wait for 104 though?
Why?
100 what?
2 years?
Yeah. Duh.
Okay,
Nah,
is it
100
2?
is actually we've been 2 years, right? Didn't we start back in March?
I'd have to dig. I'd have to see.
Now that John brings it up, I'm pretty sure we started in March 2 years ago. So we've skipped weeks here and there. That would explain for the offset of numbers, but I'm almost positive we started in March. But yeah, 100 episodes. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, not that we have like a huge following and a bunch of people listening to us, but
Shh. Only we know that.
But it's been fun. I mean, I think it's been cool. Yes, March 15th. Holy crap. Today. It's 2 years from today. We published our first episode on March 15th.
Happy anniversary,
crap.
guys. I meant to get you something, completely forgot.
What are the odds of that?
I wasn't on the first few, so.
I made you a Pikachu.
Cheers. In honor of our 2-year show, I'm going to drink this show.
Something you never do.
Real remix.
Oh, that's cool.
I remember the video. It wasn't really a podcast at that point. The video, podcast. When it reached 100 episodes was really cool for Talk Bowling.
Yeah.
But
then it was only like 10 episodes later, and then I was gone. I left.
If we have a dedicated fan out there, I want to know how frequently bowlingball.com comes up from John.
We lost somebody.
Well, he's drinking harder than I expected.
All right.
Mark the time.
I assume we'll wait for him to come back. We're only 18 minutes in? Wow, feels like it's been an hour.
Holy crap, I can't believe that just happened. Sorry about that, gents.
What did you do?
We kind of paused for you. We knew you'd come back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Thomas, you're gonna want to mark that one because I do a bunch of screaming on my track. Like, what the fuck just happened?
What did happen?
I think I was closing browsers and
Did you do it again?
This is fascinating to watch.
Instead of closing browsers, he hit pause this time.
He just turned off his router.
Oh, you're killing me. The YouTube stream is like going crazy right now.
No, it's dead.
No, I know. You don't have to say that.
Nobody watching.
But the video stays around forever. You don't have to tell them that.
Oh yeah. They're going nuts.
You should see everybody in chat here. It's going crazy.
There he is.
Chrome is crashing on me. I'm sorry about that. That was definitely a crash that time. I thought the first time I had accidentally closed it, and then as soon as I was saying that, it crashed. And I got the little crash dialog box that time.
Speaking of crashing, a couple episodes back, you and I, Eric, this is when John was not on, we're talking about... What?
Are you
What?
Were you going back into the show there, or were you just talking?
I'm going back into the show.
You're
He's
not
a
going to pick up
professional.
where we
God
left.
damn it.
You're not going to pick up where you left off to make the transition make sense. I'm so confused. Go ahead.
Where did I leave off?
I was saying I don't know where you left off.
Yeah.
You were saying we were talking about bowlingball.com, and you're saying people that
I'm
know
just
me,
gonna
how
cut
do I
that
bring it up? Oh, okay.
Speaking of crashing, Eric and I, on an episode that you were missing out on there, John, we talked about some problems we were having with PHP Storm really turning to junk. And I know Eric is very mobile when it comes to his IDEs. So I don't know if he just dropped out of PHP Storm or not.
No, I helped him through his problems.
Well, I got an update from JetBrains Toolbox that we are now at the 2018.1 public review edition or public preview, and that has fixed all of my problems as of late. So I'm very happy that they've figured out whatever it is that was breaking it, because that was driving me crazy.
That's interesting. So you stick with the public preview version, even though you have a license?
I always have the latest version.
I wonder if you can switch to. Isn't that EAP the latest version?
Yeah.
They just closed EAP, and it's now the public preview version.
Oh.
So EAP was the previous version.
I wonder if you can switch to EAP once you've got it in Toolbox.
Yeah. Yeah, if you right click on it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have so many tickets today. John added 2.
We've covered one of them.
Very excited. One of them that just said MySQLi, and one of them that just says new tools. No links to anything.
John just doing the bare minimum, whatever it takes to get in there.
I like to put notes down to bring things up to talk about, not necessarily.
I kind of agree with you on that. I think the